It contradicts itself a couple times because they did that at the end as well, where Emperor's like, if you strike me down, then we will become one. And all the Jedi or all the Sith would become us or whatever. And then she kills him and it doesn't happen. And I was like,
well, she didn't kill him.
yeah,
She deflected the attack.
Boom, baby.
And his force
Bet you
lightning
didn't know
came
what two
back at him.
lightsabers do.
So when he was shooting force lightning out, it hit the lightsabers, then it came back and hit him. And when he recognized this was happening, he just kept doing it. And he was thinking to himself, gosh, if only there was some way to stop
there was a
casting
solution.
force lightning on myself to prevent myself from dying.
Yeah,
that would be really great right now.
Like, this is the third time this has happened. Still haven't found a solution.
When he did it with Mace Windu, it actually kind of made sense because he was trying to make himself look like the victim in front of Anakin.
Sure.
You could at least argue that he was like, oh, Anakin, look how terrible this is. You could have seen that. But in this, he was just like, I'm just giving
I guess
suicide.
I'm dead. She got me. It's done. But so he does it in the last movie too, in Return of the Jedi, because like Vader lifts him up. But it surprises him, so he comes up and the lightning's still like kind of splashing around everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he throws him down, and then it explodes or whatever. So it's like those two,
he doesn't have a lot of time to react to that. I mean, he could just immediately stop.
Right.
But he's also like, maybe I can get Vader, or like, what's happening? I mean, there's not, unlike Vader portrayed me, that like, you can understand him being in like total just like, but this is just like, he's got plenty of time.
Yeah. And there's no one to convince either. He's like, oh no, I guess I'll die soon, I suppose. Just stop. Let's turn it off. What are you doing? And it's the dumbest thing because there's nothing to indicate. And this is my point, is that there's no buildup or payoff and he keeps doing these payoffs and just expecting you to go with it. It's like, well, she crossed the lightsabers, so we should be excited. And it's like, what does crossing the lightsabers do? How does
she
that...
crossed the lightsabers. Okay, she had 2 of them.
2, baby.
Anytime somebody has 2 lightsabers.
You ever use 2 lightsabers against force lightning? Of course you didn't. So now we know how it works.
That's what Anakin should have done.
Right.
He should have forced back all the way back in Attack of the Clones. He should have taken Obi-Wan's lightsaber and then and done that on Count Dooku. He would have killed Count Dooku. Count Dooku would have been dead.
Would have been done. But no. He probably could have gotten Grievous that way too. It was like, well, you got 4. Boom, baby. 2. Yeah, it just makes no sense. It's like, why does this work this way? The thing that I've heard within lore is that Mace Windu's kyber crystal reflects lightning, that the purple has something to do with it or something. And so that's why his lightsaber was the only one who does it, because Obi-Wan deflects Dooku's lightning.
Oh my gosh, there's lore for deflecting force light. Well, no, wait a minute.
It just absorbs into his lightsaber.
In Obi-Wan's you're talking about?
Yep.
Yeah.
In Attack of the Clones. So when Mace Windu does it, the thing that everyone was coming up with was like his crystal could like throw it back or whatever. I was like, okay. And the point was because Mace Windu plays with the light and the dark, and that's why he has a purple lightsaber and not like a green or a blue. This is all lore that's not explained in the movies, which is the problem with the prequels for sure.
I mean, that's definitely like
but at least it's interesting
issue. Which, I agree that like the prequel should be held accountable to that, but it's also like it's not the kind of thing where it changes so much about the story. Like the end result is still going to be the same. Yeah. Whereas in this, it's like this does change the outcome because he freaking dies. Like it straight up kills the man. So like, okay.
You know what it could be? It could be that they're setting up. You know that standalone Rey movie that they're potentially making?
Standalone what?
Rey movie.
Oh, I didn't know they were doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're making. So
that's a great idea.
What I think they should do with it. Here's the thing, Disney. I'm going to give you this for free, okay? Eliminate Jar Jar. You gave up your chance to use him. You should have, but you didn't.
Yep.
This one, you set it up already. Palpatine's in Rey. That's why he did it. That's why he allowed her to kill him. Because then he has now, possessed her, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And Rey will be Darth Rey. Darth, I don't know, Darth something. I don't know what you would choose.
Yeah, probably one of Abrams' crappy names for this movie. Maybe he died because, or maybe she can kill him this way because he's actually killing himself. She's not killing him. It's the deflection. So that's why his soul doesn't, because she didn't stab him. She was like, hey, I've got these cross lightsabers. You come at me, bro, you gonna die. He was like,
you're gonna kill yourself.
I'm gonna push through that nonsense. I don't care. And then when it seems like it's not working, he keeps going with it, and she's like, "This is on you, man. I'm not killing you. I'm just standing here holding
it's the
two
Batman
cross
thing.
lights."
I'm not gonna kill you, but I don't have to save you. That's basically what they did.
I mean, it's
Don't
crazy
accept
that like,
either, but okay, sure.
I know. It's
Yeah,
crazy
sure.
that she can even do that because, like, you saw moments before, like, just within this own movie, he goes, like, "Rah!" with, like, force lightning into the air, and it, like, decimates, like, hundreds
everything.
of ships and just, like, destroys them, like, dismantles and just rips them apart. And you're like, whoa, this dude's freaking strong. And then he goes over and it's like 2 lightsabers. Psh! I mean, she's even holding out okay with just one.
Right. She's just like, ah. It's so dumb.